Prince Harry's gearing himself back into the limelight next week in New York City. But what does this have to do with his now much delayed or anticipated memoir of the man that he's become? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you so much for your company today. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Truly nice to have your company. Hope you enjoy the channel. Do get involved. Keep it friendly, keep it clean. We're a wonderful, friendly community of good, close friends here on the show. Which got me thinking, by the way, I was recently doing some research into the beauty contest business. Do you remember that? When it wasn't so PC for you to be able to enter, win a substantial amount of money, parade around in a bathing suit, and come away with a title like Miss England, Miss Great Britain, Miss Baltimore, wherever you were in the world. They were those sort of things that people thoroughly enjoyed. Now, when I was doing the research recently into Prince Charles' visit and the wonderful former seaside resort of Morecambe, which is now thriving once again, and he popped up to see the Winter Gardens there, where wonderful restoration work going on, as we told you. Now, did you know way back in 1952, get this, if you were entering the Miss England, Miss Morecambe competition, you could have been presented by your prize by none other than Cesar Romero. Remember him? What an amazing movie star. He was in London at the time making a movie. They asked him to pop up to Morecambe to be part of the judging team, which also included the Queen's favourite, George Formby. That's right, the man with the ukulele. Cesar Romero, though, went on to become, for my generation, really just so well known as the Joker in Batman. Could this really be the same sort of thing attributed to the once former royal known as Prince Harry? Back as ever to your Breaking Royal story. Well, it looks like Prince Harry now is going to be, shall we say, getting back on the world stage. Of course, this is a man who seemingly now likes the fake royal life, as it were, the folk royal life, whichever you want to call it, because if you recall, when he decided to quit and go on Megxit and everything, he didn't really want that life. They wanted a private life to remain in the background, doing their own thing. But of course, the lure of the limelight, particularly for his wife, Meghan Markle, is always something of a treat. And they've been invited to give the keynote speech at the Nelson Mandela event. Now, what's interesting over here is, of course, a lot of backlash already, because a lot of people feel that given his old-timed antics, particularly in pictures like this, he clearly isn't the right person. But that was a long time ago, and hopefully Harry has seemingly grown up. But let me tell you this, while they're billing it as Prince Harry's speech, it will definitely be the words of his wife as well, Meghan Markle. Now, as we know, Prince Harry's mother, the late and beautiful Princess Diana, did meet Nelson Mandela, and apparently he was as enamoured with her as the rest of the world was. But the big story behind this was that at that time when this was booked in, this was going to be the Kickstarter event for Harry's book. What I mean by that is that people thought, right, okay, you know, this would be to get the world talking. He's now doing a keynote speech, making it rather serious, and then that would help, you know, the profile of the book. Now, as we know, the book is now currently on background. We're not quite sure when it's going to be finished or if it's going to be finished, or will we ever read it. One thing for sure, though, is one book that is looming and could have some catastrophic background really for Meghan and Harry is that of Tom Bower, who's recently, of course, now leading the way on his own. Whichever way you look at it, this event for Harry and Meghan, they will see as a real pivotal move in their quest for world domination, and more importantly, even more, worldwide fame. But will this truly backlash? And is it really just best left for somebody like a real royal in the shape of His Royal Highness, Prince William and Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge? Whichever way you look at it, they're certainly not shrinking back down away from the limelight. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.